the box and light them up.
Every week, the All Out crew goes live with racers from all over the world to show us their killer rides and give us a good old-fashioned dose of smoke. All Out Burnout Live.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining us, and obviously I'm joined by the lovely Robin Bassone, and of course we have Brian too, but you know. So thanks for showing up, and thanks for tuning in. And we do have a couple of great videos to show you guys, and of course we also want to thank you for joining us. Hey Robin and Brian, why don't you guys take it away and tell us where we're at?
We are at, I guess it would be considered, well, the first one was a test, so this is number 2. We find it more and more difficult to try to get the technology in line with everybody and get everybody lined up to do live burnouts. And that's been the biggest problem we've had since day one, is getting everybody with the technology going, and of course weather and stuff like that, which we're looking at the front of our hangar over here, and there is a massive storm starting to roll in just as soon as we did this. So if we lose you, we apologize. But welcome to All Out Burnout Live. We've been hosting burnouts all week long, submitted by racers and fans from all over the world. We want you guys to continue doing that. We'll keep posting them. You keep sending them in. We're going to give prizes away. This week, for the live burnout session, we've got, for the month of April, we have Boss Hog Torque Converter stepped up with a $500 voucher towards a torque converter. Dan Da Vinci from Da Vinci Carburetors, thank you guys, both you guys. Well, $250 towards a carburetor rebuild, whatever you want to do from there. RPM Magazine threw in a subscription, and we got some T-shirts and other prizes from our show as well. So we want you guys to sign up. Today might be a little wacky because we're probably gonna have to go back to the tape. We've got 1 or 2 guys once again struggling with their technology over there, updates with phones and stuff like that. Alan's one of them. We had actually 4 lined up. One had to go out of town. One's car broke. So it's just like everything. You call them to the lanes of the strip. You know, everybody to the lanes, and we're always waiting on somebody either broken this or that or next round. So this round, we're going to go back and look at the highlights from last week. Chad Baxley did an awesome burnout last week, and then I just posted it right up. We wanted to go back because we feel bad. He came in and did it and just couldn't connect. So if that happens in the future, like the guy Alan and the other guy today, if he can't do it, we'll post it after, and we'll let you guys see it, and then we'll bring it up next week with some more stuff. So I don't know where we are. Alex, we got Alan?
Well, we're still waiting on Alan. He keeps connecting and disconnecting and connecting and disconnecting. But you mentioned Chad, and he sent in his burnout of his poncho here. And didn't you tell me he developed a rod knock? Was that him? Was that Chad after the burnout?
Well, he busted it out after the year, and he had over 100 runs on the aluminum rods in that thing. And he doesn't know if it happened now. It's just starting to happen, but he definitely laid it all the way out. He said it was time anyway, so I guess it was on the way out the door. You might as well give it its last hurrah before you go ahead and change the rods. It needed an update anyway. So good part is we're all down at this time. I'm sure he'll pull it out, throw some rods in it, put it back together. But this is a Pontiac motor in a Pontiac, not a Chevrolet in a Pontiac, which probably 99% of people do. So we feel it's worth watching again. This time, you want to roll that and show everybody what Chad did. He did a little walk around for us, and then he went to the burnout. I thought it was an awesome burnout.
All right, let's check it out.
This is our 69 Pontiac Custom S. We call it the fastest Custom S in the world. It's got a 503 Pontiac engine in it. Nitrous assisted, but it won't be on nitrous today. Full interior. And we're going to show you how to do a real burnout, because we're not like Mustangs. We're not going to wreck and run over people and stuff like that.
He said, as long as you want to go.
Yeah, he certainly made those rods work, didn't he?
Pontiacs aren't known for revving high, but I don't know about you, but I heard 7,000 plus coming out of that thing all day long. Good Lord. But that was a burnout.
Oh, it sounds good,
and
too.
We applaud. Everybody applaud. You applaud for Chad. Thank you for doing that and helping us out there. And thank you for everybody else that sent in their videos this week. Like I said, if you can't come live, we definitely want them. We're going to throw some prizes in as well for just submitted videos. We had some crazy stuff. We saw the 18-wheeler.
That was
found
cool. I like that one.
Yeah, a lot of stuff we found on, all of a sudden we'll come across stuff where people will just submit, hey, we saw this on another page. Hey, we'll take them all. We want to show the world some Smoky Burns. Hell, even the president jumped in with the cure, which is pure smoke. So I don't know. I mean, I haven't heard much about it anymore. I don't know. It might have been something fake or something. But needless to say, President Trump jumped on there. He was out in the garden there, wherever he was at, and he basically said smoky burnouts have been confirmed to cure COVID-19, the coronavirus. Now, I don't know if that's a fact. Haven't seen the proof, but all I'm going to say is if you continue to do it, it's going to kill something. That's all I'm going to say. So keep sending in those smoky burnouts.
Okay.
So yeah, so that was interesting. But we've got some more. What else we got? We still have the one to beat, which is Doug Oakley, and then of course RJ.
Well,
a lot of guys didn't get a chance to see RJ, and we hate to keep bringing RJ's wreck into this, but I think it's worth a second shot to take a look at anyway.
Well, I put a little bit of work into this while you were talking there, and I actually did call up Trump's breaking news. We can take a look at that. Let's check it out.
Sure, bring it up. Yeah. Oh, here it is.
We have now come to the conclusion that doing burnouts, in some cases, cures the deadly coronavirus. Kills it dead. We've done really amazing testing, and it kills the virus dead. We're working closely with the world's tire manufacturers. Very closely, actually, to strongly supply as many tires as needed for testing. We're proud of all the people that have done the burnout testing. Very proud. It's incredible what they've done. These people are incredible. Thank you to all who have submitted their burnout testing videos to the All Out Burnout page. Thank you. Please, I ask you all to do more burnouts, smoky burnouts, and keep submitting them, okay? And with your help, we'll defeat this invisible enemy, as I like to call it. This threat to the American people. Let's make burnouts great again. And God bless America, okay?
Well said, President Trump. Thank you. And, I know he's such a big fan of the show,
Do you think he was talking
he
about
watches
Mickey
weekly.
Thompson or Hoosier? Which tire manufacturers do you think? Do you think there's a secret formula there?
I would say any tire but the ones from China.
Oh, we did not just go there.
Oh, yes,
we did.
All right.
Unless they want to sponsor the show.
So next up on the block, we've got RJ's Wipeout. It takes somebody like RJ to make a mini bike burnout exciting. He's got that awesome Pro Cameo truck. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. But this is not RJ's finest moments of well, it's not its finest moment. Let's take a look.
I see smoke. He's getting Don.
Oh, he's down.
Horsepower.
Well, that's going to go down in history, right? That'll be the first one. First wreck. Still going.
All right, Shannon, what do you think of this?
Good Lord, it's still going. Get it through the point, I guess. There you go. Now, if everybody goes back and looks at that last week's video, live video, you can see RJ sent a picture of the rear tire, which he literally obliterated down to the cord on that thing, as well as his jeans. He obliterated down to the cords as well. Poor RJ.
Yeah, but he's an awesome sport, and that's I mean, who else could make a mini bike Burnout look? Well, did you see the on his knee, on his right knee? Man,
yeah, I'm talking about his underwear.
So,
we love you, RJ.
Corona.
We love you, RJ. Wait, you fall down like that, you get a little, but it's okay. He's got brand new stuff coming from Racer Direct, new racing equipment and stuff. We're gonna get him some Nomex Depends, and Nomex fire pants and all that stuff.
Now he's not that old.
SFI suit. No. We love you, RJ.
Well,
this is actually a great opportunity to talk about. We're looking for people. Go ahead if you're at least halfway decent with your cell phone. You have a smartphone. You've got a safe place to do a burnout. You can operate your cell phone. You have earbuds. Please go to alloutlive.com and click on the All Out Burnout tab, and you can enter, and we'll get in touch with you, and we will, work with testing the technology as much as possible. My hat's off to Alan that we've been working with now for over an hour to, unfortunately, he has to update like 20 apps on his phone, and, it just works out that way sometimes. But, please go ahead and submit your rides. We've had a lot of fun already. For as technically challenged as we've been, this has been, look at the videos we're showing. We're having a good time. We still have one more. We still have that epic Doug Oakley burnout where it's like basically an 8th mile there and back. It's pretty amazing. So, that's my 2 cents on that deal. But please go to alloutlive.com and submit.
Yeah, we're looking right now. Actually, we're splitting the screen here on our side to see if there's any questions on the All Out Burnout page. Let me see here. Where are we? Okay, so we got 3 comments. You all read comments. Now we do. So
we're getting it worked out,
Michael
folks.
Henson. Well, I haven't. Wait. Oh, he sent one. Michael Henson, what's up, buddy? He submitted one, but I haven't seen it. I see it. We're going to actually go over now to the All Out Live page too, because I think we have a lot of people on there. Let me take a look. I'll try to cover both. That way we can, a lot of times if people don't understand, we're not actually going on to Facebook with this. We're going out to live stream, and then it broadcasts out to Facebook. So what we're looking at is live stream studio. So we have to actually go split the screen like I'm doing now. All right, 21 comments. Look at this. Okay.
Trump 2020.
Here we go. So let's see.
Alabama, Tim Miller.
Hello, Tim Miller from Alabama. Did you know you didn't know he did Jerry Muniz?
Just wait. We do a lot of comedy, Jerry.
All right. Here we go. Let's see. See if I can. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going to try to read all these comments. So it says we have 21 here. I'm just trying to see how we can get to all these. Oh, because it's rolling live. All right, here we go.
There's George. Hi,
George, hey, what's up, George? Jerry Muniz, what's going on, buddy? Post them up. If we see them, we'll answer them. For some reason it's here.
Because we're on live.
It's not popular.
We're on multiple sites. That's why.
So if you got any questions, please ask away. Let's talk about, we have both sites going. We've got All Out Burnout Live going, and we've got All Out Live site going. So fingers are crossed that June we're going to be going to Ohio. A lot of speculation on when they're going to loosen up the restrictions in Ohio and other tracks. There's a lot of tracks saying we're just opening. I'm just going to tell you, everybody can do what they want to do. We always side on caution number 1 because we have morals that are involved in the sense that we don't want to get somebody sick coming to our event, taking home, and somebody having a problem, a grandmother, a mother that's old or senior or something of that nature that might possibly get sick or die. So we want to make sure that everything is 100% thumbs up from Ohio. We want to make sure that the track has been cleaned and everything from there. We put through some precautionary stuff. We're even talking about doing maybe even a mask handout at the gate. You know, we're working on trying to secure some masks. Maybe we'll do is hand you guys a mask and try to stamp them with All Out Live or something kind of cool as a, so we, some sort of a keepsake. But I don't know if you want to take that home anyway. It was just an idea. But needless to say, we're looking forward to coming out and doing events this year. We look forward to the rest of our season. We're going to compress the season down towards the end. We're probably going to add another venue. But right now, from Ohio on and June on, everything's the same, except for we might actually add something. So fingers crossed across the board. And, it's one of those things it really sucks. It's been weeks and weeks of this. I mean, we're stuck in the house as well. We can't really do much. We're putting as much effort in as to keep you entertained as that's what we're doing right here, right now. We're sitting out in the damn hangar.
We're going to dance next.
We're gonna do a little dance or something, whatever, like this next. But what we're going to do is we're going to try to keep you guys entertained as well. We reached out to all of our sponsors. We asked them to give tech videos and things like that, so that you learn as you're sitting here. You've got all this time. Let's make use of it. You get work on your cars. We'll teach you about how to work on the cars, or from the professionals like Dan Da Vinci's already submitting some carb rebuild and videos from there. Nelson Gill's doing some torque converter tutorials, and he's sending those in as well. JJ Supply North Carolina did some videos today. They're sending in on some of their products and how to handle fires and how to clean up your spills through their products and what they do from there. So we're actually AFCO. I know the guys over at AFCO. I asked them if I could utilize some of their stuff. We're going to share their stuff on shock technology and stuff like that. And then as well, we're going to continue to roll out more all-out burnout stuff. And then we're going to continue tonight again our marathon of all out live. The all out racing. We're going into episode.
Hey,
4.
Brian, let me interrupt there for a second. So we do have a picture from Alan. In fact, we can show you his Mustang. I don't think we can hear him, unfortunately. But there's the hood. It's a Fox body, obviously.
Wow.
That's the paint job on that thing. Check it out.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think we're going to hear him though, which is unfortunate. I'd love to hear that thing.
Can he do a freaking burnout or what?
Yeah.
Can he do a burnout?
Hey,
with his phone, and then
Alan, if you can hear us, go for it. Light it up. Let's see it.
Do it. Hey, if we can't hear him, at least we could see it,
We can get the video from him.
Yep. All right. He's telling them to hold off. Oh,
It's
nice.
pretty.
Skywalker.
Flywalker. I thought it said Sly.
Skywalker.
All right.
Looks like he's in front of a school.
Oh, there he goes. He took off.
Yeah, he just left.
Come back around.
Yeah,
No,
so Alan, if you
tires.
can, he did.
Well, he's just warming up.
Yeah, I think he's going to do it again. Or he's going to run over the cameraman, one of the two.
Here he comes back. Is he doing it
One way or
again on the
another,
back?
think of the
he's doing
ratings.
Oh,
it.
there he is. There it is.
There we go.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. We need
Here,
sound.
Yeah.
I should have made some noise.
That sounded more like a
we
cow.
commend the. Yeah. No, that was awesome. Though. Man, that's a good looking car. We appreciate it.
It is.
Here he comes back.
It is.
I wish we could hear him. So,
I know.
but once again,
but hey,
submit them.
we got.
Do it.
Oh, there it goes again. Good Lord.
And just so you guys at home are aware, you're watching this live. Nobody else in the world is doing it, and we found out why. The technology is challenging, but it's pretty damn cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're gonna get it sorted. So again, I'm gonna keep shilling for people to sign up. Go to alloutlive.com and click on that tab. And we've seen some cool videos. We still have one more to go through. And he's just frying them out there. He's just having a good old time.
That's right.
Hey, if you got nothing else to do in this type of situation, you might as well just burn some tires, right? Well, that was awesome. Thank you, Alan. We appreciate that. Don't keep killing it. You don't have to. And hopefully,
Thumbs up.
thumbs
Yep,
up.
yep,
Give it a
thumbs
thumbs up.
There you go.
Thank you,
Yeah,
buddy.
thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you, man.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
All right, so hey, at least
Well,
we
that was
got
Alan.
Alan's picture to
What's
work.
Alan's last name? I don't have it. I'm sorry.
It's Balog. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but he did an awesome job. That was pretty cool. And again, we just wish we had the audio working. But is it time for us to take a look-see at Doug Oakley? Do we want to see what I think
Let's
is
wrap it
still
up.
the current Burnout to beat?
Yeah, let's wrap it up with Doug again. So here we go. This is Doug Oakley. He shows up on the first one and shows pretty much everybody in the world how to do it. And it stands to right now, he stands this month as the man to beat. And we commend him on that. Number one, we thank everybody for jumping on.
Well, now we're adding a prize package, aren't we? So that should sweeten the pot for a lot of you fellas out there. So, let's see if you guys can top this.
And if sponsors are out there, you want to jump on, bring it. How about a tire sponsor, right? We could use a tire sponsor to help these guys out. But if you
you mean to help cure Corona, right?
Of course. Trump said so. And it was on the internet.
It has to be true.
Got to be true.
It has to be true.
Must be.
All right. So let's take a look.
Let's watch Doug Oakley.
This is Doug Oakley again. Here we go.
Coming back with that burnout all the way back up and looped around and came back. Jesus. Holy crap.
All right. So, that was Doug Oakley.
Gorgeous car, beautiful burnout. Yep.
Absolutely. So, that's what's ironic about that. And, in the interest of full disclosure, we had the same problem with Doug that we just had with Alan. So fortunately, he had a drone flying at the same time that picked up his audio, and we laid it in. But that's exactly what he did live. So it ain't fake if it happens. So there you go. We encourage all the rest of you to come in and sign up. And if you got a car, you think you can top that phenomenal effort, please definitely alloutlive.com is your friend.
I'm going to go down real quick. We got Nathan Bassett says hello from Vermont. Tim Osborne says Corona Tire Company. Mike Ragusa just jumped on. Hey, what's up, Mike Ragusa? What's going on, buddy? And let me see here. Someone buy Doug some tires. Yeah. He's got a supply. He's got a little advantage, I think. He does some road racing and stuff like that. So he probably went through a set of tires, threw them on the back that he's not going to use anymore. But he's definitely getting busy with that. Let me see. I'm going to switch over to the other one. Give me 1 second, Alex. I'm going to go to the other page to see if anybody's on there because I want to try to stay up on these questions.
Yeah, I think it's really awesome that somebody like Mike Ragusa is tuned into this. I remember reading about him when, I was younger. He's legendary.
I used to race with Mike Ragusa when the old Pro 5.0 days. He ran a Grand National at one point. He had a blue twin turbo car, and we used to run in the Mustang Grand National shootouts and all the English town races with the Mustang events, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, for those of you people who don't know, Brian used to run Pro 5.0 back in the day with the ELD car. It was a Fox body Mustang, made I think like 1,700 horsepower. And that was back when making 1,700 horsepower was actually hard. Yeah.
It was a mid-7 second car in the quarter, 185 or 84 or something like that. Which these days, technology's changed. But I always dare everybody to go back and I say, take all those electronics off, all those grids, take all of your bump boxes, take your boost controllers off, and set the wastegate and go 750s, and then give me a call, because Bill Devine, Ragusa, and all us, we did it hardcore before you guys. You guys have it easy. That's all I'm going to say. 30,
Well, you know,
3,100
another
pounds,
thing that's
750s.
another thing that's interesting is that's actually how I met Brian. He used to own a speed shop called Every Last Detail here in Maryland, and he did a bunch of work on my my car, which I still have. You know, quarter of a century later, he kept trying to get it on. I don't know if you can see this.
Thanks.
On Pink's, you know, but it was the, you know, lose the race, lose the ride. He's like, Alex, why don't you enter your car? I'm like, no, I'm not going to lose it. And to this day, I still have it. But that's a little bit of our backstory. I've known Brian for that long, since before he was gray. Look at that.
Well, we got Greg Cash, hello from Virginia, from the Cash Family Racing over here. What's up, Greg Cash? Appreciate it. And Mike Ragusa says, me and Brian go way back. Yes, we do, Mr. Ragusa. And your son's doing an awesome job with that new car. He showed up at the last 2 all-out events in that, what the hell was he driving? Malibu, the copper color Malibu that drugged the bumper twice, you know, a million times. First time it splattered my track and left a mess, but we still love you anyway. But the Ragusa family knows how to build a car and build cars that go fast. So we're having a good time. Once again, welcome to All Out Burnout Live. We appreciate everybody coming out. You know, this is for you guys. I always say it. Robin and I, we sacrifice a lot in our lives to put this on and do this from there, but we do it because we love it, and we want to bring you guys some entertainment. We want to bring the grassroots racer to the forefront, whether it be All Out Burnout Live, All Out Racing, the Call Out TV, and we're going to continue to do it. We're going to finish this year up. It doesn't matter what this virus does or say. It won't stop racing and won't stop us. So we look forward to seeing everybody at our first event. Keep an eye on our website, alloutlive.com. You can check our schedule. You could also sign up for All Out Burnout. You could also get your spectator tickets there. We have not loaded the next events for ticketing yet, because we're, you know, once again, we're closely watching that, and we don't have to worry about refunds and stuff. But the minute, which I do believe will be this week, that we confirm that we could do our event coming up in June, you guys will be the first to know, and make sure you jump on there quick, because this year we're going to limit how many cars are coming in some of these events, because it might be a possibility they're going to restrict us. So the first guys that jump on are obviously going to be the ones that are allowed to race. I don't know how many restrictions we're going to put on us and how long, but we're going to abide by what they say. But we're going to go drag racing. We're going to do our separation and all that good stuff. But we're going racing. It's just the way it is. You know, the spirit of drag racing is alive and all out racing, the Call Out, and of course All Out Burnout. So, and thank you, Alex, because he works hard all week long trying to get this technology to work. And you know, like you said, we know
trying is the key word.
Freaking impossible, you know. But it's fun, and you know, guess what? What else are you going to do on Sunday, on a Corona Sunday? You know, other than drink Corona. I think we've all drank enough Corona whiskey and stuff. So let's just watch some burnouts, submit them. Live or not live, we'll put them up there on the page, and make sure you do us one big favor. We need everybody to go to our YouTube channel. It's All Out Live and the Call Out. Subscribe to that, please, because there's going to be some exclusive videos we're going to put on there, and eventually this is going to come off of Facebook and will be on YouTube, so we can share it with everybody and spread from there. So we want everybody to get on there. We need your support. We need you to share, like, share. We need to grow this page, the All Out Live, or it still is the old Pink's All Out page if anybody goes to look for it. That needs to grow. And I just created an All Out Racing page about a few weeks ago. We're going to slowly start to wean you off of the Pink's All Out, get you to the All Out Racing TV one. Sooner or later, we just don't want to lose you. Facebook's not being real friendly about letting us convert it, but so we'll figure out how to do it. But if you get a chance, look up All Out Racing on Facebook and like that, and we're going to start transferring over as we go along this year, and hopefully by mid-year we'll have everything over to there. We love Pink's All Out. We work great with them. We still respect everything we did, but the All Out Racing is the new program. Alex and I worked hard on that, and we need to we want to start to get a little bit of separation so people don't think it's the old stuff. This is something we created for you. It is a new hybrid of, let's say, two of the best shows that were ever on Pink's on Speed Channel. something we created, is something original, and it's something cool. So check it out. Go to All Out Live in the Call Out on on YouTube. You can watch all the new episodes we've done for the last, there's 20 something of them I think now. The Call Out TV's on there, All Out Burnout's on there, exclusive outtakes as well. We've also got reader rides, and now we're doing the tech. We're going to add the tech to it as well. So, and as well, you know, if you guys have any at-home tech stuff you're doing, you're sitting at home working on your cars, bust out your phone, hold it landscape, keep it close enough, and show us what you're doing. Maybe you got some sort of cool trick or something you've been doing for years. Let's say, I know that there's a lot of stuff, like when I work on these cars, I've worked on them, that I've kind of, in Mustangs, worked on a ton of them, that these little tricks of the trade that most people won't know because they've only, you know, maybe it's the first time they're working on them. I'll share it if you share it. You know what I mean? So share your secrets, all your kind of, what, you know, the tools you use, and what you do to get your projects done and ready, and get those cars ready for All Out Live coming up here. Tim Osborne's fun.
Want to ride?
Want to ride?
Yes.
David Harrison drinking beers, love it. No, you know what? You guys are awesome, man. Thanks for your patience while we're trying to learn this technology. Thank you, Alex, again. Let's wrap this up so people can go out and have their dinner. We're going to eat some dinner. We're tired. It's been a long day working out here as well. I got to finish up this thing behind me, and we got to finish up some more editing of our Edgewater event, which I'm finishing up right now. So hopefully you guys will be able to see that in the next week or two here as well. So thank you from Robin and I.
Thank you.
And continue to sign up and follow the links that we put on here for All Out Burnout. And thank you again, Alex, who's awesome for putting this all together for us. It wouldn't happen without Alex.
No, he's the man.
You lose Alex? Alex? Bye. I don't know what happened to Alex.
He said he's the man and he's gone.
We're still rolling though.
Well, thank you for joining me.
Yep. All right, we're going to do a dance now.
Let's get him in the box and light him up.
Every week, the All Out crew goes live with racers from all over the world to show us their killer rides and give us a good old-fashioned dose of smoke. All Out Burnout Live.